So first of all, tell me what it's like to perform the works of fellow students, things that you know your classmates or whoever, or your friends maybe have written. What is that like for you as actors to perform that kind of material? Anybody?
I think it brings out a voice, like our student body's voice, even more than it can be. And I think it's another way for if there's somebody who wants to put an issue out there that they think, or just show that they have artistic style and just kind of put themselves out there. It's really interesting knowing like what our fellow students are capable of writing and creating and being able to put it on stage and recreating it for them. It's a nice feeling to know that we're doing it for them as well.
Yeah, it's a very like personal touch, I guess you can say, because other than doing a scene that's like somebody that is a playwright or like a script writer, you're doing it for somebody that you're doing a scene for somebody that you personally know, and you know, just getting inside their head, and it just adds like a more personal touch and is a little bit more special, I guess you can say. Yeah, I really like it. So.
Are there some challenges that come with acting out what fellow students have written? Tell me about that. What are some of the challenging things about this, maybe? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, I was going to say, the one thing that was challenging for me was the fact that I don't like to hurt people's feelings, and so a lot of times when it comes to working with other people's work, you want to stay true to what they have, but then there's factors of that they don't always consider because they might not have the same experience we do when it comes to theater, and so you have to make the decision of it may hurt their feelings, but we have to do this to make the show good all around, but it's still hard to do it.
Right. You, sir?
Basically the same thing.
Same thing. In other words, these are people, you're taking their work seriously, you want to honor it, but you have to make some changes in order to make it work on stage, right? Tell me about one of those instances where you had to make changes. Yeah.
So with the first piece, number one, Spoilers by Haley Cederquist, that is not at all what she has written. We had to change it a lot.
It starts off with the concept of
It started
spoiling.
off with the concept of spoiling things, but it moved on into a fantasy, sci-fi sort of vibe, and it's very hard to do on stage with minimal props and no money. So we actually had the two people in that, Yesenia and Phoebe, they had to rework it, and I feel they reworked it well, and I think the hardest part about that was talking with Haley after it and making sure that everything we did was okay with her.
So one final thing, what would you like the audience to kind of get from this? Like, what kind of experience do you want them to have from this theatrical production?
I think that it's a nice way for them to come in like after a long day. It's just like a kind of a reliever, maybe just to see something, well, for free, obviously, and everyone loves free, so watching theater is just like watching a movie, and it's kind of just to get that like happiness vibe from it, and just seeing that there's a lot of work, like being able to see all the work that we've put into it and appreciating as much all the work that we have. So I really hope people take happiness and appreciation. Yeah.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely have fun, because we have fun. We want the audience to have fun.